Hello, everybody. It is Saturday, the 9th of December. I want to talk again about bringing this kingdom of God to earth and the state of separation that so many are talking about at the moment. Again, it's something that is coming up in the consciousness of humanity, a term, a word that we need to give a meaning to. And many do give meaning to it and preaching on it. So let me give my meaning, how I understand the separation from the truth, from the underlying reality. Yeah? Because we are in a state of separation. In fact, the spiritual and the physical have separated to a point we are completely bipolar. Anyway, let's talk again. Let me talk one more time about Jesus. And here is, again, there are so many that think that the spiritual, or they treat the spiritual at the moment as some theoretical discourse. Yeah? And really, again, going far out into the Hermetic principles and I don't know what, far out. Detached from, again, physical reality. Not looking at physical reality, but out in the clouds. Spirit is out in the clouds, contemplating something detached from everything. But if you honestly believe that it is the spirit that creates the physical, the spiritual is the creative force that creates the physical, then in the physical you can see that which has created it. Yeah? And there is absolutely no disconnect between the two. One is the outcome of the other. So then let's again look at what Jesus taught. Yeah? And really, he said, seeing they will not see and hearing they will not hear, especially ears to hear. There are no ears to hear what he actually said. Why he was here, what his mission was. Yeah? People are going around and saying this was an exercise in brotherly love. Yeah, he brought the knowledge of love to this world. No. That, you're missing the point. You're missing his point. You're missing the agenda. And in him it was not hidden. He said it. The agenda was hidden later on by the church. Most definitely was. But when he was about, the agenda was not hidden. He said it over and over and over again. And have you got ears to hear what he said? So he said, I say nothing, I do nothing, only to glorify the Father, to show the way to his kingdom, and in fact, in the end, to bring his kingdom to earth. That is the outcome. That was the agenda, bringing the kingdom to earth. Yeah? It was not to bring brotherly love. That was not the agenda. Do you have ears to hear? And as I said, the church did hide the agenda, and now that it is becoming manifest, that kingdom is becoming manifest all around us, because people are becoming energetically, spiritually, those that will serve that kingdom. And then you have the Lord's handmaidens, spiritual handmaidens, sitting in the churches, I don't know how many of them, doing the spiritual works. Praying the Lord's Prayer. Yeah? Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven right now. It's not fully here yet, but they are bringing it down. They're doing the spiritual works, not knowing what it is they're doing, absolutely void of reason. So they're pulling it down, and it is pushing, and they're pulling. And at some point they will meet in the air. And yeah, wonderful. Now, we are experiencing, again, it is the spiritual that creates the material. You believe that. Otherwise, you are proclaiming the spirit, but you are denying the power thereof. Or you think you can do this just as a theory, not in this world. This world has a nasty habit of manifesting what is spiritual. Right, so it is already manifesting in this world. It structures the corporations, the pyramid hierarchy power structures. They are here. And people are working in them. And again, in the physical, you are up in arms. You are up in, most are up in arms. You know, there is going to be a one world government. We are going to be ruled over by the few. On how evil that is. And yet you're running into the church on Sunday on your knees asking for it. Talk about being separated, being bipolar. The spiritual being completely separated from the physical. Connect the dots. You're bringing it down. You're asking for it. You're begging for it. Now, another thing I was thinking about is when Jesus said, "This, I give you this for a time, you know, when the time comes, you will know what I have said." And again, two different outcomes. And really, both sides would listen. Now, the ones that want the kingdom, they have listened. And they've seen the time. Now. And I was wondering why. What is about now? That now is the time where they are going into full action. They are. They're going into overdrive. And don't laugh, but it's climate change. The climate is changing. This world is going through a period of change. Yeah? And again, we must separate the wheat from the chaff here. Yeah? What is natural and what is lies, damn lies and statistics. But there is, an underlying truth, natural truth, that something is happening at the moment. Yeah? And although we may not be, it is not an awareness anymore for us, but I think we are unconsciously at least reacting to the change, because we are natural beings in this natural world and we know something is happening. We are reacting to the change that is happening in the world because we are connected to it and we are connected to one another. We're not separated here. We are connected to the living God. And we are connected to each other according to the living God. And we are connected to each other with empathy and love. That is not something that has to come to this world from somewhere else. It is a reality. It was an underlying reality all the time. Our Father was here all the time. We were created from the dust of this, from the beginning. That is the underlying reality that we no longer see. Yeah? Get out of the clouds. The meaning is not far out. It is right here in front of your eyes. Anyway, so we are connected to this. And we have been feeling a feeling of unease, which they have doubled down on. Yeah? With lies, damn lies, and statistics. And then hear what they are saying. That is the way of that kingdom. We see their structures and we hear what they are saying. Now, in the physical, we can hear them. We can see it. We're starting to see it. We're coming out of the delusion. Yeah? They are saying, we are doing this to save you. That is what they're saying. We are doing this to save you. And you have to some extent self-sacrifice. Again, you've been told that too, especially the last, during that medical emergency. Yeah? You have to self-sacrifice. Again, why? In order to save others, in order to save Granny. Which is a natural instinct of ours. That is our truth. We are connected in empathy and love. And no, we do not want something bad to happen to our family members. So they're playing on that. So that is what they've been saying. We've come to save. Go back to the beginning. It is the will of the Father that all shall be saved. I am bringing this kingdom so it will save you. That is the way, that is the deception of that kingdom, that it says it will save you. It's doing something for you, whereas no, the underlying intention again is, I want to rule over you. I want to have dominion. But you are willingly acquiescing to my will because you believe I will save you. You believe you even have to be saved. From what? If we were according to our truth, we were according to this world, we wouldn't need to be saved. We would be sustained. That is the way of that kingdom. And again, you're not in this world. We're starting to see it more and more. We see that they say, we will save you. You need to acquiesce so that we can save you. And then the same thing has been taught to you in church as the will of God, and you're shouting glory, hallelujah. Talk about being bipolar, being separated. Physical truth, and you're not connecting it to the root, to the source. There's the source that you need to see. Folks, we need to return to our Father's house. We are of this world. We should be according to this world. This world will sustain us. We've been worshipping other gods, other intentions that are not of this world. And as I said, with Jesus, the agenda was not hidden. If you have ears to hear, please listen to what he's saying. It was Rome, and then the beginning of religion, because that was still spiritual. Beginning of religion, indoctrination into just one way as the only way, and then that is good, and you have to believe that, or else. So there then the agenda was hidden, but now that it is manifesting a physical reality, we can see it again, and we are not connecting it back to the beginning. That was the seed that was sown, that has now grown into a mighty tree. And you have those that rule in that tree, that are the real servants of that agenda, knowing what they're doing. And then you have God's hapless handmaidens sitting in church prophesying, but adding their energy to their own destruction, to their own imprisonment, and not knowing what they are doing. So, this is where I'm at, and to be quite honest, of course, no, one more thing, and that is the other spiritual crowd that do believe. Yeah, they're not out in everything, and they're not trying to get out, but they do believe on the spiritual manifesting, the physical. And they're busy manifesting mansions and Ferraris. for themselves. Right, and here's where I'm at the moment. I really don't know which is the right way. Because in a way, I'm bouncing myself here against the brick wall. I really am. It is soul destroying, it really is. And that is bouncing the brick wall of ears that will not hear. And whilst I'm doing this, my little world is going to hell around me. Because my spirit is there. I've said before, if you manifest for yourself, you create your own little island. Well, if the world is going to hell around you, what good is your little island to you? It's another way of looking at it. So what is the correct way? Or do you keep going? But I have this thing that is another saying that is in my mind. Again, is that wheat or chaff? I don't know. But it is in the Emerald Tablets, where Thoth says, those that speak do not know, and those that know do not speak. No, is that wheat or chaff? I don't know. But the fact is that I keep speaking and I'm not knowing. That is a physical reality here and now. And I'm really wondering how much is required of me. At one point, let's say, I've done my bit. I cannot make them listen. I've said what I've said, and I need to receive for myself. I absolutely do. And that is a physical truth. So, I feel I have to detach from this. I really do. Concentrate on myself, concentrate on my family. Those that follow my channel know I've said that ages ago, and I've never done it. I don't know which is the right way. I'm just knowing that I'm going to hell here. And it may just be connected to that saying, if you speak, you do not know. So you need to stop speaking. Anyway, I leave it at that for today, and I'll talk to you again soon. Or not. I don't know. Anyway, I leave it for now. Bye.